Greetings, Goddess Body, Mind, Spirit community. This is Tyra Omilade, your Goddess Guru, your sister friend. And y'all know what time it is. It's time for our Goddess Morning Circle, because y'all know I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess-centered lifestyle. Let's do this, queen. Let's dance. Let's dance. How y'all doing out there? Come on, let's dance. And that's how we started out, y'all, all right? Get your morning beverage. Let's dance. Let's dance. Turn it up a little bit, y'all. All right, y'all, come on. Are you dancing? Good. Okay, Jimmy. I want y'all to work on your hip shimmies right now. That's how we starting it out. Working on the hip shimmy. I got my little microphone on. So I hope you can hear me. Right here. Soften those knees. Arms out to the side, slightly forward. Your shoulders, lower than your shoulders. Make sure those feet are under your hip bones, not your hip flesh. And you're going to work those knees back and forth. Okay? Work those knees back and forth. And then you just take it up faster. And you just take it faster until those hips, baby. Oh. Oh. You can even do your hip shimmy slide. Oh. Oh. All righty, queen. That's right. Shimmy into that. All right, y'all, we get going. Woo. How are y'all doing? Woo. Okay, I need to switch my microphone really quickly, y'all, because I want to get on my Blue Yeti. It's just the microphone I trust for good sound. How is everyone doing while I do that? What is your morning beverage? I'm drinking water right now out of the abundance mug. All of us, we are stepping into abundance. I want to focus on Jupiter and Uranus conjuncting in Taurus today. Okay. Oh, we keep this up. We cause an earthquake. That's right. If you keep it up, you're going to cause an earthquake in Cali. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. But yeah, I wanted to bring in the abundance mug because, yeah, we are having a major transit this week that's all about abundance. Abundance. Okay. Let me switch my mic real quick, y'all. Let's see. Can you hear me? Ooh, I'm sweating. I got a little. Okay, I think you can hear me. Mushroom coffee, ginger mint. Okay. Minister Ocean Kimmy, you still sticking with the mushroom coffee? I remember you saying, I don't know about this mushroom coffee. I think that's the one you were talking about. Uh, Ayoka ginger mint and basil tea. Keto Mays out walking. Ooh, Java with cream from Catherine. Ooh, that sounds good. Cafecito, Puerto Rico. Rubio's chocolate raspberry. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Hello, hello, everyone. Let me just greet everybody. Greetings to Grand Awakening to Shannon, Great Rising to Virgo Bliss, peace to Minister Oshun Kimmy, hello to Mystic Storm, still learning, peace all, much love. So glad to make it. Glad that you are here. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to make it. It's good to see everybody. It really is. I'm glad to be here. Oh, Ayoka, how are you, Queen? See if anyone, Kita May, Wealth Rising. I'm glad to see everybody. To all of the hashtag replay sisters. I know Catherine came in at some point. I don't know if I missed her, but I'm just going to put this up here again. Catherine with Java and Cream. And we have JL. How are you, Queen? Bonjour, Dark Diza. And yes, JL Hutch still has her cinnamon coffee. Okay, okay. So Morgan did try that. Okay, just like the Virgo, gonna test everything. Let me just give it a 2 months try. Love that. Let's see here. Okay, so we're getting mixed reviews on the mushroom coffee. So you're not alone, sister. You are not alone. Okay, so let's see here. Definitely have a let me see if I can get it up. A new moon retreat coming up. Mhm. And that's going to be on May 2nd. Wait a minute. I want to also say there's sisters who are here who I have perhaps haven't heard from. Hello, how are you? Hello to all of the hashtag replay sisters. Glad that you are here. If you are new to my channel, I'm so happy that you're here. We are all things goddess. We're all things women's empowerment. We're all things using ancient wisdom to help us as modern day women. We consider ourselves to be a group of misfits. We don't necessarily fit into a box, but some kind of way it's working out for us. Okay, that's that's our common thread. We're just here. I really see us as uh, the mist of Avalon. I really see us as that. You know, I had that example in the community where I became a priestess of Mist of Avalon. It's like we are ancient women and we show up in our this, this spiritual space and we all have our own gift, we have our own talents and we just, cultivate them together because each one of us has a special unique gift or service that she's going to bring to the world or presence because for some women it's just you're present and people are better and healed by it. One of the priestesses, she became an engineer. She works for the government. It doesn't even really matter what we're doing. It's not necessarily all about people who are doing spiritual work for their career, but it's like we come together to really get strengthened in our gifts, our talents, so that we can go out into the world and show up and deliver them. And that is how it was in that book. The women were all at this mist, and like no one could see it. You had to be. I can't remember if anyone remembers how did people get beyond that missed? Were they invited behind there? But inside, like if you see the movie, inside you could see one woman, she was a weaver. But when she would weave, that's what would open up her sight. That's how I see us here. We come here to just get stronger spiritually. We want to heal, we want to grow, we want to evolve. And so, yeah, that's why we have the G Hive. All right, the G Hive. I love this. Yes, unapologetic for it. Love it, love it, love it. Can't get right, crew. Oh, hi, Unique. How are you? Peace, beautiful sisters. Rise is good. However, I must use my own creamer. So we're getting some tips and pointers about the mushroom coffee. Okay. Oh, Vivi, how are you, Latanya? Welcome, Queen. Glad to see you here. All righty. So, yes, to that end, let me just let you all know we have a new moon retreat coming up. This is May 2nd, and we're going to be focused on the Taurus new moon. And typically, when you come into the retreat with me, we're going to take that time to do some introspection, to go within. It is interactive, it is not just me being a talking head. Um, we do some movement, we do a ritual, and all of it. This one, I'm definitely going all in on um, abundance, prosperity, and pleasure, and yeah, even body stuff, like really connecting with the body wisdom, maybe because it's Taurus and we have Jupiter there. We're not going to have Jupiter in Taurus again for 12 years. So I'm kind of sad that Jupiter's leaving Taurus because I'm a Taurus moon. But Gemini is your next, so I'm just gonna let y'all have it. I'm gonna go on ahead and release Jupiter to Gemini. The other thing I wanted to show you all, let me see if this will show. No, it doesn't. Hold on, I have to choose a different window. So I have an upcoming audio summit. There we go. I have an upcoming audio summit. I don't yet have the sign up page yet, but here is a save the date because it's going to drop in podcast form and you can just listen to it on your favorite podcast player. It is going to be no cost to you ever. We're not doing any upsells, nothing. But what I thought was good is that I want to focus on the magic of spirituality for modern success. Y'all know that's me. Y'all know that's who and what I am. And it's just been so rough. So I wanted to bring in some topics around refreshing for some of us that need the refresher, or for some people, you might be learning some new things. The magic of spirituality. Magic creates, excuse me, spirituality creates magical success. That is just where I stand. I love knowing that, I can use astrology to kind of help me understand what is my focus, when I should lay low, when I should take action. I love doing readings to get clarity around what I'm focused on or if I'm struggling. And it could be for career, it could be for health and well being. There are times when I know, oh, whoa, me and Craig might be bumping heads. There was a time when I was just like, I can't figure out why it seems like every Saturday me and Craig would bump heads. It was part of the reason I started teaching fitness on Saturday. I was like, you know what? If I go work on Saturday, we won't bump heads. But now I can kind of see some of it was we just need to grow up. I mean, like 100, that was not necessarily astrology. But still, there are times when I know, oh, I understand why me and Craig kind of like feeling a little bit, you know, tense around each other. And I love that. I love understanding where I'm struggling in relationships or whatever. And so what I did was called on some women who I work with. One, y'all know Mystic Storms. Oh, one, y'all know. Two, Mystic Storm, Shannon. Some of y'all may have seen Deborah also, but Mystic Storm, Deborah, Shannon, Daisy, who I spelled her name incorrectly, is D-A, Daisy the Vega, and Anid. And so Mystic is from the Goddess Body Mind Spirit community. That's how I met her. The other sisters are from Sistership Circle. And so, yeah, we'll be talking to you all about that. I'm super excited because, yeah, this is a new project that I've been working on that I plan on using long term strategies. So, yay. Let me see here. Okay. We woke up and it's Goddess Morning Circle for me. This is a great start. Feeling good and loving being here with you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Mercury retrograde for you, Minister Ocean Kimmy. Yes. Okay. So this is what I want to do today. I would like to talk a little bit about this the Jupiter Uranus conjunction. Whoa. Yes. So let me show you something. I want to just show the screen. Y'all know I can't stand ads. So yeah, I've been talking about this quite a bit. I'm sure if you listen to other people who talk astrology, they've been talking about it also. But I want to go through the signs today to talk about the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, just to kind of help you to understand where is happening. It is such an important. Oh, did I not show the flyer? Did y'all see it? Hold on one second. I did this. Hold on one second. See, I have two screens, and if I don't look at if I don't look at the screen with okay, so here's what I thought I was sharing. Yes. Y'all didn't see that before? Okay. I was like, "Oh my gosh, how did I do this?" So there it is. Yes, it is in the newsletter. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's go to this one right here. Okay. So right here, Jupiter and Uranus they're both on the 21st degree. Like we've been going through this transit for a couple of weeks probably at this point. And so and we're going to continue to experience it. It seems like I it's going to go into May because for me if they're within 2 degrees of each other, I'm counting that as a conjunction and I'm riding that baby out. If it's a conjunction I like. If it's a conjunction I don't like, I'm praying every day, please let it end. Y'all separate, get off the same degree. Let's not do this anymore. So, yes, that is something that I definitely wanted to go over with you all today. So, um, Jupiter is about prosperity, abundance, wisdom, growth, expansion. And it's also a very intelligent planet. You know, when we think about what signs does Jupiter rule, it rules Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is definitely very intelligent. Okay. So that's one of the things that I really love about Jupiter. There's a lot that we can work with. So I want you to be thinking about that the wisdom, the growth, the expansion. I think growth and expansion is something that we really want to think about. And of course, it could be internally. It all depends on what sign this is happening in for you. Because for some of us, we're going to have some growth, some expansion emotionally. It might be some healing regarding the family. And for some of us, it might would be another one I want y'all to think about is perspective. All right. Growth, expansion, perspective. Because Jupiter helps us to have it's like you get to reframe something. Could be for some of us a gift that would be far more beneficial than money would be the ability to see something in a new way where it no longer disempowers us. And we now are able to reclaim our power, walk healed, and even have a story to tell now, even have some inspiration. I see Jupiter as being very inspirational. So some of us are going to feel inspired. I want y'all to be writing down all these words that I'm giving you because you want to just look at what is calling for growth, reframing, expansion, inspiration. The other key word, wisdom. What wisdom is speaking to you? Or is there some wisdom that, you can avail yourself to that would support you in whatever it is that you're doing? Doesn't For me, success is not about just career. My definition of success is I want to feel successful in my health and wellness routines. I want to feel successful in my relationships. I talk to people on the regular. There's so many different areas. Some people want to feel successful in living a life that doesn't have so much anxiety. They want to feel more peaceful on the inside. So I just want to make sure that y'all understand, success is it, it's it doesn't matter. It has no limits in terms of the areas that we're applying it to in our lives. So Jupiter is this high level of wisdom that can help you to be successful however it is that you want. Now, Jupiter is also the big picture. So it might be some of us need a big picture. We need to be able to see the big picture more. Okay. So that's Jupiter. All right. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all saw it. So that's what we're dealing with this moment of this something's really going to expand because Jupiter, no matter where it is, Jupiter is bringing expansion, is making things bigger. And the other thing about Jupiter, last thing I'll say is Jupiter does indiscriminate expansion. It doesn't care. It's not like, even though it is about the law, it is about, to a certain degree, when we think about Sagittarius, the law, Tahuti, Ma'at, these are the laws of the universe that we live according to. Jupiter kind of is just like, whatever you're doing, I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay. So those are the things that I want you to think about, because the way the astrology works is we get to decide what direction we want this astrology to go into. We want to give it a path forward. And I think it's important for you to consciously think about this, because if we don't, the astrology is just like, okay, we got to channel this energy somewhere in her life. And the closest looking thing that is there, which is the thing that she's most thinking about or she's most comfortable in, is this. And the energy just comes through. And it's just like, oh my gosh, where's this coming from? Well, the energy just needed somewhere to go. I say, you be the conductress. Let's be like Harriet Tubman, the great conductress. Baby, what's your North Star? All right. Be that conductress to your North Star with this transit right here. With Jupiter always, but especially with this transit. So then the next thing we want to talk about is that Uranus. That Uranus is, honestly, it's kind of explosive. It's not explosive like Mars. Is explosive because Mars is like, I'll throw a grenade if I need to. When I think Uranus, I don't think fire. I do think energy. It's more like electricity. And, if you've ever seen the effects of electricity hitting something, oh my gosh, it's actually creepy and scary. So that's how it's explosive. And so when you think explosive, it's it's expansive. So we got double expansive energy here between Jupiter and Uranus, right? And so, oh, the thing about I probably shouldn't turn it back on, but I don't know why my little speaker is so loud. Anywho. So the thing about Uranus, you know, blowing things up is it happens. Just think about lightning strikes. Boom, all of a sudden. It's like, wow. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa, I didn't expect that. Uranus is all things unexpected. And when I think about people who we've seen, and I'm using just stuff that I know, we can witness, we have proof of it. Oftentimes when I see somebody, all of a sudden they're just like everywhere. Everyone's talking about them. They're popular, especially if it's something like online, right? But even back in the day when we hear about people who had like this sudden rise to fame, and some of them were very short-lived. Let's think, and I'm saying this, I respect these people, even though I know it was controversy, but I just kind of think about someone like Millie Vanilli, or if you think about one-hit wonders, it's just like their record was on and then they were gone. One-hit wonder. They probably had a Uranian transit in that moment, right? Because Uranus will just it like raises you up to a new level. You are never the same after a Uranian transit. And it doesn't even give you a chance to think about it. It's just like, hey, let's just go. We're getting ready to go. Come on, let's go, baby. Right. Um, so that's part of the reason this is super exciting because it is this energy of up level. Uranus is like, I know where you're supposed to be, and I know you ain't there yet. And so we getting ready to do this. Doesn't matter what planet it's transiting in your chart. um, but with it being with Jupiter, like it's no question. There's something that is it's growth, expansion, it's up level that we're gonna get because these two planets are meeting. Now, honestly, I'm talking personal astrology, but this is going to be um, growth and expansion on the societal level because both of these planets are actually societal planets. Jupiter does create effects in our lives, definitive effects in our lives, but don't make any mistake about it. Jupiter and Uranus together, it is one of the reasons why I continue to say we just live in times that I'm just like, wow, we live in a very special time. I guess every time is special, but there are times where that are special, but it's kind of like you're just kind of like plodding along. And then there's times that are special where literally the course of society is changed. Just like when we went from being more like living in clusters of people to and having farms to creating cities and towns and creating it where we have skills and industry. When we think about history, the industrial revolution of the United States, that's what we're in. And I was listening, I went to the barbershop yesterday and my barber, he's Aquarius, so he be listening to all kinds of stuff about the stock market. And so one of the guys was saying, we're moving into a time where there's going to be more entrepreneurs. It's like definitely a change in the way that people are working. The internet is revolutionizing. And that is something that Uranus is about. It's about something that's revolutionary. And the internet is revolutionary in how people are making money and how people are able to work for themselves. It could be you have a side gig, it could be that you're working 100% for yourself. And it just shifts. There's just like a big shift, like the way we used to do things. Not everybody is still going into the office all the time. Those kinds of things. Now, Uranus is also a breakthrough energy. So I really believe there is some breakthrough that we can personally get. Um, and it has to do with Taurus topics. One of the first things that's coming to me is self-worth and value. I hope that you use this transit to allow yourself to step more fully into your um your intrinsic worth and value, because that's what Taurus has to do with. Taurus has to do with our values. And so it might be that we start adopting more Taurus values. I'm gonna be 100. Taurus values money, it values comfort, it values pleasure, good food, babe, luxury, but it's simple. Taurus is simple pleasures. Libra, the other sign that Venus rules, baby, we need to have opulence. All right. I always say Beyonce is the consummate example of Libra. Oh my gosh. Even though I know her birthday is Virgo, I think her rising sign is Libra. And she is just, everything about Beyonce is like classy, and even in her being racy, she's still classy. She's gonna have not one, but she's gonna have a whole bunch of people on stage with her. She probably got something like Leo, something in there, got to be. But it's just opulent and luxury. Whereas Taurus is more of like, I want luxury, but it needs to be simple. It needs to be something where, and maybe I want to be outside. It needs to be something with natural, you know, maybe, yeah. I scheduled this for my y'all will see this tomorrow. I scheduled a graphic for the Mighty Networks, and I was like, oh, it was the sound bath. It was a sound bath. But I was thinking about aromatherapy. So it's not the aromatherapy graphic, but I'll upload those too. But it's like we value natural living. Like maybe we're gonna start going back to those kinds of things, natural food. I'm a Taurus moon, and I notice ever since I learned from Victor, he calls Aquarius, and all this food that's created in processed food, I call it Aquarius food, because it's just using science to like make it up. And here lately, I've been saying I need to make sure I'm not eating a whole bunch of Aquarius food. I need to make sure that the majority of the meals that I eat need to come from nature. So it's all these restaurants, people into aromatherapy, natural healing, but also there's this place, I can't remember. It's been so long. This burger place that I used to go to. It's like beautiful. It has the best food, but it was still sort of like natural. I think the food industry is probably really, if you're in the food industry, you might want to get ready. You might want to start putting in a plan, an ascension plan, so that you're ready to hire more people to help you. Because Taurus is food, like for real. But it could be bringing back like Ayurveda and helping us to understand, because that's, to me, I don't know a whole lot about Ayurveda, but I see Ayurveda as being more natural. And so more of us might want to eat, Ayurvedic, or we will just be focused on like how do we eat in as natural way as possible, organic food, that kind of thing can really be taking off, and it'll be wisdom, it'll be sciency. So I love that. Um so yeah, but there's going to be breakthroughs that a lot of us are going to have, and it could be around food. It could be around the way that you eat. Another thing too is Taurus is about money. And so breakthroughs in money, breakthroughs in resources, breakthroughs in how we are working with the earth, breakthroughs in let's see here. It's your material possessions. That's what made me start going down that path. There's gonna be something around material possessions. And, I'm gonna be honest, maybe this can help people who are hoarding to stop hoarding. Taurus is the hoarding sign, but maybe we'll get more into antiques. It's like you're either a hoarder or you're into antiques. So maybe collectors, so maybe it's gonna really amplify the energy of being a collector. It's definitely gonna be something about the internet. I think podcasting is gonna be like health podcasts, money podcasts. I even think Etsy. I see Etsy as very Taurus. Um, I can see things like that. Online stuff is just gonna amplify, especially as a way to make money. But it's gonna be amplifying around Taurus themes. But yeah, I really wanna focus too on that prosperity and abundance and the ability to manifest. I really want y'all to open yourselves up to like, where do you need a breakthrough in manifesting? Where do you need a breakthrough in your abundance consciousness? What wisdom would help you to open yourself up more in that regard? Because that is Taurus. Period with a T. We came here to manifest. There's no reason to be here in this physical world if we're not here to manifest something. Yeah, we can't just all be about the stuff, but Taurus is the reminder that that is part of why we are here in the space-time continuum. All right. So, definitely something around manifesting, but not just manifesting stuff, manifesting in general, walking more abundant. So many of us come from, well, all women come from the oppression of the patriarchy. And so there's a wound, I think a collective wound that we have as women around not being worthy, not having, full self-worth and value. And so that's one way we wanna get that breakthrough. We wanna reclaim that part of ourselves. We wanna step fully into our intrinsic worth and value, which we are all reflections of the great divine. And there's no one who believes in a higher power that believes that higher power is sitting in lack. You can't believe that looking at nature, right? But then if you come from any type of trauma, if you come from generational trauma, generational abuse that hasn't been healed, you're the one to do it. I think this is a really good opportunity to just get a fresh new start. We're never going to see this again for as long as we live. Because once Uranus, by the time Jupiter gets back around, Uranus is going to be out of Taurus. Okay. So we really want to make sure that we are taking advantage of this very rare conjunction. Um, let's see here. Uranus will be back in Taurus in about 84 years. None of us will be here. Maybe some of folks' grandbabies, the little young ones that y'all know, they will be old when this happens again, right? So we really want to make sure we take advantage of it. Let me see here. Yes, collaboration. What part of our chart would show us this? I'm show you what I kept talking, but I'm gonna go through the signs, Shannon. Aliens. Oh, we might see some aliens. That's true. Good morning, Felicia. How are you, Queen? Oh, here's a good one. Okay, gardening. Yes. So, and community garden. I think community gardening. Thank you for bringing this up, Kita May. I think this is definitely something that we're going to see more of. Yeah, people getting back to gardening is going to increase because the chart says my Jupiter is in Cancer, my Uranus is in Scorpio with the retro. Yeah. So what you want to do is look and see what house is Taurus because this is happening in Taurus. So you just want to see what house is that for you. Okay. A collector and a hoarder. So maybe he will get a breakthrough and stop being a hoarder. Yes, I am a Taurus sun and I'm a culinary arts instructor and a thrifter. Oh, actually, even though Taurus is very much about it, I I don't know if the word is lavish, but definitely Taurus likes things to be rich. It likes, it wants that abundant. It don't just give Taurus no little bit of something. Like Taurus is like, no, I want it to like really hit me when I eat this thing, right? I want it to hit me. But in general, this is a sign of conservation. So again, maybe conservation energies. Isn't it interesting that this is happening right around Earth Day? I always thought Earth Day was 420, but they have it on Monday, I think is what I saw, maybe 422. I don't know what day it is, but anywho, they're still conjunct on both of these days. Isn't that interesting? That is really, really interesting. Of all the times that they could have conjuncted here in the United States, it's conjuncting on Earth Day. But Taurus is very much about conservation. It's about taking care of the earth. So, yeah, I think some of the revolutionary work will be around that. So, but yeah, maybe people will become more thrifty. Well, Jupiter is there. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Blue Jay 63. Welcome. How are you? Ah. So that's right. We have three sisters whose birthday. I don't know if Ashley will watch this, but Ashley, Deeza, and Felicia all have a birthday on 420. So I really do predict that because it's going to be conjuncting on your sun and and any other planets that any of y'all have. I don't know if it's just your sun that's there or what, but I recommend that you oh, wait a minute. No, that means your sun is over here at 0. I'm sorry. But still, that's a part of your birthday energy. It doesn't matter where the sun is. It's a part of your birthday energy. So be ready. I'm telling you, it's time, Deeza. Maybe one of your songs are gonna go viral. This is definitely a conjunction of things going viral. Yeah, we might see aliens. We might. Take care. Come back and finish watching Still Learning because I'm getting ready to go into the signs now. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I will say Mars is going to be sending energy to this conjunction. Let me just choose. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me put in the actual date. I want to see where the moon is going to be. Looks like the moon won't have anything to do with this, but New York, New York. Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm gonna have oh, wow. Okay, so the moon will have something to do with this. Woo-hoo. Did I choose the right date? I'm like, really? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. So the moon is going to be at 25 degrees, and we have Lilith at 22 degrees, both of them in Virgo. Wow. So yeah, I do believe this is going to be there's going to be a lot of inner work that begins to happen for us because both we have Mars over here in Pisces, which is very healing, and it's about healing that inner world, that inner landscape. It also is about creativity, and then we have Lilith, which is about empowerment. I think it's going to help us fix some problems too, y'all. And then we have this moon that could definitely help with healing, but also family topics could be coming up. But all of this, when it comes to this conjunction, is beneficial. When it comes to each other, we bringing in a whole nother level. I'm like, why? Why? But anywho, let me bring up the through the signs chart. Uma Bean, how are you? Yes, happy birthday to the 420s. I am open to the energy of this great conjunction. Yes, open your arms. I tell you what, y'all, what we're gonna do just really quickly is I'm gonna just turn on a little bit of music and we're gonna dance because I said I was gonna bring more dancing. Put on this other drum beat. That's why I need you, speaker. Let's just dance for a few minutes. That way I can get myself reset and then we can get moving. Um, who's ready? Why did I not hear it? All right, y'all, let's dance a little bit. All right, what am I gonna do? I want you to do a hip shimmy, snake arm. Hip shimmy, snake arm. Let's work on the snake arm. Let's do both of them at the same time. Okay. You want to lift the elbows, wrist, fingertips. One at a time. Ready? Oh, I'm gonna speed them up. Ready? Nice. And I want you to take those snake arms or your knees down and up. That's what the snake arms. Yeah. All right, y'all ready? Good cat. Dance in your chair. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna snake arms and then we're gonna hip shimmy. Snake arms, hip shimmy. Here we go. Woo-hoo. All righty, I feel better. Yeah, dancing, walking, especially dancing. I remember when I was teaching Zumba, we would talk about how dancing is actually when people dance, the more people dance, it staves off feeling depressed. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Y'all ready to go through the signs? Mhm. Did y'all belly dance with me? Did y'all hear my reading? I did a video yesterday. I released a video yesterday. Did y'all listen to that one yet? Because there was a very important card in there that I pulled from my oracle deck. Ooh, Aries. I'm already jealous of you. So I prefer when I'm looking at astrology, I go for my sun, moon, and ascendant. I just find it works when I look at all of them. So if you know all three, go with all three. All right. So let's go through the signs. Hold on one second, because this helps me with when I have to put what do you call those chapters? It helps me so much if I remember. Okay, let me see here. What is it? Okay, Ocean Kimmy was dancing. Of course, Ocean Kimmy was dancing. Ah, yes. Oh, good. That's it. Yes. That card right there is the one that I feel is governing us right now. Okay, good. You saw it. And yes, finish watching it. I'll pull a different card today. That way we'll have two. I just pulled one yesterday, but yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one. Okay, Aries, I got to give it to you. This is happening in your second house. I really do think Aries is about to become rich. So, everyone, whoever the Aries is in your life, if you're not the Aries, you need to become best friends with them. Because, baby, bank accounts about to just, it's going to be on point. It's going to be on point. So, yeah, for Aries, this is happening in your second house. Any Aries who's dealing with self-worth issues, yes, some Aries actually do deal with self-worth issues. I know, it doesn't seem like it, but they do. Any, issues around values, this conjunction is definitely going to help you get a breakthrough. I think it's going to really bring a healing that is very powerful, especially when we think about Aries being the sign of the body. Maybe some of the Aries have some body image issues. Um, I don't know if Aries are such the fighters that sometimes it's hard for me to tell like Aries, they don't take a whole lot personally, but still, I do believe that Aries could have body issues, body image issues, maybe even some identity issues. And so I think that this will help you, to be able to get some healing around that. Also, it's going to help Aries, any Aries who's working on diet and yeah, just the way that you're eating. I also see the second house as a house that has to do with self-care. So it's going to help you with that, Aries. Also, some of the Aries might be really using history to your advantage. Some of the Aries might become some type of historian, but history could be your family history, but this is the kind of history that's a collection. So, it could be y'all really get into learning about history through these different venues. It could be a documentary, it could be something at the library, but you could be a collector around history. But it does have to do with family. So some of the Aries, it could be a breakthrough around family. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I honestly feel like this is a bit of a challenging transit. I don't think that this is gonna be a lovely up level because Taurus is not the kind of energy that wants to change. And so it's kind of like this energy is here to move us in these houses, bring some fresh new energy in that Taurus house, no matter what your sign is, some change, some much needed change. And I don't think it's necessarily gonna feel comfortable. But you definitely can be getting a breakthrough, perhaps around your family. Okay. Um, Personal finances, personal possessions, things are changing for you all in that regard. You might get more money, which means that your personal possessions get upgraded. I honestly believe because Aries is a little bit of it doesn't want to have a whole bunch of stuff all the time. Now, this Taurus energy, if you got Taurus planets in Taurus, you might have a whole bunch of stuff if you're in Aries. Spartan. Aries is rather Spartan. So it might make some of the Aries be more Aries like. And it's just like, I don't want all this stuff. And next thing we know, Aries has gotten rid of everything. Okay. Okay, Taurus. It's your turn. Let me change the 1 second. I don't want to forget. Okay, Taurus. So for Taurus, man, Taurus, you need to get ready to change. If you know the degrees in your chart and you have anything at 20, 21, 22, 23, and 20, yeah. Let me see. No, n- 19, 20, 21, 22. I might even say 23, 24 degrees of Taurus. Also, this is for not just Taurus. This is going to be very pivotal if you have any planets at those same degrees in Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Like, get ready for change. Um, so yeah, but all Tauruses in general, this is in your Taurus house. And so you will feel this on some level because Taurus doesn't want to really change. But all Tauruses are feeling the heat. It's like, "Oh my goodness, I've got to do something new." Like, you know, Taurus is that comfort zone. And so we really and truly have to understand that everything that we want lies outside of our comfort zone. I think that's a major message for Taurus. Everything that you want lies outside of your comfort zone. And it's really important for you to look at what direction, like where are you too comfortable and decide what direction do you want to go in. And you want to write it down and make ish happen. All right. Come on, Erica Badu. You want to have a vision board. You want to inform the universe. You really need to let the universe know because your life is changing, Taurus. All right. Um, so yes, this house is about new beginnings. Taurus has already been in the midst of new beginnings because we had the eclipses in our sign, the previous year. and we have had Uranus in our sign since around 2018, 2019. And so, no Taurus has felt comfortable. No Taurus has been like, "Yeah, I can just have our." No, that's not what we're going right now, Taurus. Universe is saying, you've got to change." Am I still here? Can y'all hear me? Because my internet connection looks shady. The other thing for Taurus is it is definitely gonna ask you to make some changes in your body, in your appearance, in your health and well-being. So be prepared for that. If you are a Taurus rising, I really do think that this can give you a great breakthrough in your body, maybe even for the moon. Now that I think about it, it can give you a big breakthrough in the body. But you might have put on extra weight because Jupiter is there, and Jupiter will make, and when it's in your first house, it'll make you gain weight. So, but you might be like, "Oh, I've broken through. I figured it out," or whatever it is that's going on with your health. It could just be you've been struggling with your health, and this is giving you the big push to finally get your health where you want it. But make no mistake about it, your life gonna change, Taurus. All righty. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you, Felicia. Okay. It's better now. Great. Thank y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So, Gemini, we have to scroll all the way down for dear Gemini. Now, this for Gemini, I think can be to a certain degree a little bit challenging because what I know about Gemini is Gemini lives up here. Gemini is in the head. And so this transit is asking you to go within. And so that's why I was saying for some people, some signs, I should say, this transit is really going to be something about an internal breakthrough. And so it could be there is something in your subconscious mind. You've been sabotaging yourself, forever around this thing. And because of this transit, you're going to get this breakthrough. Okay. So, some type of healing, some type of breakthrough, if you have addictions of some sort, this can help you break through that addiction, Gemini. Um, it can help you to step deeper into your spirituality, and it can help you to become more creative. Again, Geminis live up here. It's very few Geminis that I know that don't struggle with it's just too much going on in my brain. It's like always this chatter. And so this particular transit can help you to step into a deeper level of peace. I wonder why it keeps am I touching something? Like, what is going on? It can help you step into a deep level of peace and tranquility and spirituality. I think this is going to be a spiritual breakthrough for the Geminis and also can help to open up your intuition. And again, it's this creative energy that's in this house. I also think that for the Geminis, it's just really important. What are the healing tools, or open yourself up to some type of healing modality that you can use, either for yourself or if you're a healer, it will come to you with this particular transit. Can open you up to connecting with the unseen, which is unheard of. Not really, because I know there's a lot of very intuitive Geminis out there. But in general, it's like unheard of. Gemini is like, if I can't prove it, if it's not rational, it don't make sense to me. I just need to be able to read it. Like, can you prove it? Where's the logic? But this will make you like, oh my gosh, I think I saw my grandma, who's an ancestor. It might bring that kind of thing up for some of the Geminis. So you just want to be ready, Gemini. This is giving you a spiritual breakthrough. I also think you can do some generational healing with this particular transit. And the energy of compassion, I do think it's important for you to step into a deeper level of compassion for yourself. And then the more you have compassion for yourself, You can have compassion for other people. If any Geminis are dealing with overspending, this can help you with that. This is also a breakthrough house. So this house with this transit can get some of the Geminis a breakthrough. Okay, we're gonna go to Cancer next. Let me just see. Gemini time, yes. Yeah, I'm really working on my neck. Yes, I forgot it's Mercury well, I didn't forget, but I have to remember it's Mercury retrograde. Yes, Mystic. You said you live in your head as a Gemini. I think you're Gemini rising too. So wow. So yeah, I do believe this is gonna bring some healing in that regard for the Geminians. So let's talk about Cancer. For Cancer, now, let me tell you, this is one of the houses that I would say I done already told y'all need to befriend all your Aries, okay? If you are a Cancerian, if you know a Cancerian, we need to befriend all of the Hey, Cancer, we need to befriend all the Cancerians. How y'all doing? Because this is the house of being gainful. This 11th house, you can be gainful from your career. All right. The 11th house is also considered one of the houses of good fortune. So I believe that all of the Cancerians, and I'm just going to be honest with y'all, my heart goes out to the Cancerians. I don't put Cancer energy on the same level as like Scorpio and Capricorn, even Pisces, Virgo. Those are some really challenging signs to be born under. A lot of times people born under those signs, they have some type of I don't know, it's like a hard life for a little while, right? It's hard to be those signs for a lot of people. Cancer is like nurturance and motherly, but I noticed that Cancerians deal with a lot of the spirit of worry. And, Cancers care about everybody else. And so I see them sometimes as a little bit overburdened. All right. So it makes me happy to see a transit like this where maybe Cancerians are going to be like, I'm finally getting what's due to me. I'm getting some additional I'm getting some additional money. I'm making more money. Um, I'm more profitable in some kind of way. The other thing about Cancerians with this is you have one set of goals, just wave goodbye. Wave goodbye to them Cancerians. Those goals are gone. They're out. Done. Fini. Um, but yeah, it has to do with investment. So we might start hearing some of the Cancerians, like, I want to invest in the marketplace. Some of the Cancerians may become more into being activists because this is a house that has to do with activism. In the United States, I would predict that we're going to have more activism because our country is ruled by Cancer, by the sun. And so, yeah, it's going to raise that up. Let's see here. Mm. It might be something that helps to fix our problems. I always get confused. Is the rising sign of the United States Sag or Gemini? I go with what Victor uses because Victor's typically pretty accurate, and I think he uses Sag. So I think that this could be a transit in the United States because the United States is the Cancer. We're gonna need you to like turn this up, okay, in our favor. Um, but yeah, the rising sign for the United States is Sagittarius, and so that would be that this is helping us combat problems, I hope. Okay. The other thing for Cancerians is something around friend groups is changing for you. There's going to be an up level or you're going to get some new friends. I also think we might see a lot of Cancerians like, I want to have a podcast, I want to have a YouTube channel, or some kind of way of getting your message out there. Of all the signs, if a Cancerian tells you they saw an alien, they saw an alien because this is the house of aliens. So yeah, this is exciting for you all. So Cancerians, I need y'all to go on ahead and be open to receive. All righty. We're gonna go to the great and mighty Leos now. The beautiful, grand, royal Leos. Let's see here. Hello, hello. Okay, There we go. Shannon's a Cancer. And hey, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hi, yeah, Ocean Funke. I know I saw her somewhere. Yes. Yes. Where do I see Ia? There she goes. Grand Rising. How are you? Glad you're here. Okay, next is for the Leos. So Leos, you're one of the signs that I said, "Hey, this is a very pivotal transit for you. Sun, moon, or rising, I don't care. This is a pivotal transit for you, but especially if you have planets from 19 to about 24 of Leo. So this is pivotal in terms of like shifting. Hold on one second. Yes, Taurus is the oh, yeah. Okay. So this is pivotal for Leos in terms of career and what you're known for. So, Leo, come on. Like for real, Leo. Let's just go on ahead and be honest. You love being at the top. You love being visible. Even if you're a shy Leo, come on. This is what Leo is. Get ready if you're a shy Leo. There are shy Leos. I know y'all think they don't exist, but there's some shy Leos. So yeah, this is gonna be you're gonna be really elevated as a result of this transit if you allow it. Okay, now if you keep yourself shut down, the universe will work with what it got. But if you open yourself up to this transit, it definitely can raise up your career. It can raise up what you're known for. So if you kind of feel like I'm a little known this or people don't know me for, how I really want to be known for, it doesn't matter if it's career or whatever. This is an opportunity to help elevate whatever your truth is, you can elevate it and be known for what you want to be known for. This is really, I see it as kind of like the house that has to do with your legacy. What legacy do you want to leave behind? So maybe some of the Leos will get more connected to their legacy and start working on it, on a next level. It could give you a breakthrough when it comes to career, but also the 10th house does it is a familial house. I connect it to the father, so it could have some breakthrough around father or just something regarding a parent or family, some new breakthrough coming through. Maybe even some of the people will get in touch with their ancestral lineage and what it is that they're gonna pick up and carry forth from there. I don't have to talk a lot about this because, what y'all most need to know, Leo, is a change is on the horizon for your career. Now, I wanna just give one caveat is if your MC, if you look at your chart and your MC is not in Taurus, it'll be an up level, but it's when planets are where your MCR is where you have the biggest career change. But I have noticed even when people's MC, which is the career point, is in a different house from their 10th house, no matter what happens in that 10th house, a change gon' come. Because my MC is in my 11th house. It's not my 10th house. But I be doggone. Every time there's something going on in my 10th house, career is changing. So just want to give you that. Y'all get 2 doses of it if your MC is not in your 10th house. Okay. So next is Virgo. Healing. Um, what's the other word I want to use? Healing, very meticulous, discriminating Virgo. But Virgo love you to death, won't let you do wrong. All right. Virgo's gonna try to help you, whether you want to help yourself or not. I'm happy for the Virgos. Again, that was one of the signs I didn't name. Virgo is a hard sign to be born under. It's a really hard sign because um the what Virgos are born to do is to look at problems. They're pointing out the problems and everybody's pissed because Virgo is pointing out the problems and folks don't like it. Because Virgos can be ultra picky, right? But it's kind of hard. That's not a fun position to be in. And so I love that this is happening in the lucky ninth house for the Virgos. Interestingly, I have a Virgo son, Son, and he's going to be going to college. I mean, grad school. So ninth house is Virgos may be getting higher education, higher certifications, becoming an expert, stepping up as a master teacher. Definitely an up level for the Virgos. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like that because Virgos are smart. This is one of the reasons that, Virgos, yeah, Virgos is just so smart. It's just a really smart sign. And so, um, I think that you all are going to bring because it's this ninth house is about growth, expansion, vision. And so Virgos are going to help, I think the Aquarius is with the vision. Aquarius energy is just so heightened right now. And I think that Virgo is going to, really help guide us into, this new age that we're in because of this wisdom and Virgo is very healing. We talked about Taurus being earthy. And so Virgo's gonna really maybe be the sign that helps us to, really see the importance of like how the being connected to the earth and earth-based practices. The Orisha, for those of us who love the Orisha, the energies and the spirit of the land. I think that this is something that Virgo is gonna help to bring to society. But I think that, it's gonna help Virgos to get a better vision because Virgo can be very myopic in what they're looking at because they are discriminating. They're looking at all the problems. Whereas this particular house is about, like see the big picture, see the vision. So any Virgos who haven't been able to see the vision, oh baby, get ready. I think y'all gonna see the vision, Virgo. Now, this one is also about foreign travel. So we may see more Virgos abroad or doing business with people who are abroad, in other countries from them. Any Virgos who want to write a book, this can help you write a book. And it also can help you have more publicity. So if you need more publicity, you can do that here. It can help you with your belief system. Some of what you might be dealing with is a limiting belief system. So you're going to get a breakthrough in like your world paradigm and how you see the world. So that's super exciting. And also, as much as some of the Virgos may become a spiritual teacher or a master teacher of some sort, you may also find a master teacher, guru, sage that you start working with. This is also about reframing. So, Virgo's got a lot of hurt, so it might help Virgos to reframe some things and step into a deeper level of healing. So, and also it's about gratitude. So maybe some of the Virgos are going to establish a gratitude practice that will be like their main spiritual practice. Okay, Libra, but let me just check and see what y'all have said. Mhm. Yes. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Mhm. Spoken like the Virgo she is. I'm just here to help you. I see all of the problems. Ah, good. Aquarius sun, Virgo moon, Cappy rising. Cappy, this is gonna help the Capricorns because it's a Earth Cappy rising. Well, do you know your degree, Uma Bean? But it's a yeah, it's a very good house for all the earth. I mean, it's a good transit for all the earth signs. This is what am I doing? Libra? Yes, Libra. Okay. My inner counsel is loud as heck. Oh, Virgo rising. Oh, okay, you're gonna love this. Turn up Gemini, turn up Virgo. I love that. Trying to ease in. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Natasha, so we can help you. Oh, a book idea. Nice. It's coming. We're sending you a big hug. We're sending you a big hug, Natasha. Make sure you rewind and listen to Gemini because I know you got a lot of Geminian energy. I don't even remember what I said, but it seems like it was pretty good for the Geminis. Especially in that regard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make sure when I'm done, you replay and listen for Gemini. Okay, so let's look at Libra. So for Libra, this is the eighth house. So you can see all of the air signs. It's going to be challenging for the air signs because this is in houses that have to do with the emotions and intuition. And, the air signs are intelligent. Like, yeah, feel what? That is the, that is what the way it is with some of the earth, I mean, the air signs. They're like, what is you talking about? Feelings? What? No, baby. It's like I'm thinking, all right, I'm good. When these feelings creep in on these air signs, oh my gosh, some of them that don't have a lot of water energy, they're just like, this is the most horrible thing. Like, what is this? Who has to live with these emotions? Not me. So yeah, this for Libra can feel you're gonna get a breakthrough though. I want you to know that Libra, you're gonna get a breakthrough. It could be internally, there's some healing, some pain. This house is about empowerment. So Libra, I think it can help you step into your power. This is an important transit for you because you have the part of the eclipse in your sign right now. That's like, girl, let it go. Let it go. You need to let it go. All right. Come on, Usher Kimmy, sing a song. Let it go. All right. So with having this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in this eighth house, it's like you ain't gonna have no choice but to let it go. And I'm not trying to sound hyperbolic, but I don't want you to be surprised. I don't want you to say, why Tyra didn't tell me this was gonna happen. That's why I'm telling you. Because I don't want you to be surprised. Could be something that's just like, and now I will say it's kind of like detached. You might just be like, I never thought I would let this go. It's gone. It's just gone now. That's one of the things we say in NLP. Is it there now or is it just gone now? It's just gone now when we're releasing stuff from our timeline. So, yeah, it definitely can help you get a breakthrough in terms of healing. I think that all Libras need to commit to radical self care. I'm going to say that again. All Libras need to commit to radical self care. Okay. Now it's also a money house. The eighth house is a money house. So it could be good or it could be bad. Okay. I'm just being 100 because this eighth house does have to do with debt. All right. So, but you can get a breakthrough. It might be, I keep hoping if for some of the Libras, if you ain't had your student loans forgiven yet, hopefully this will bring some student loan debt relief for the Libras who qualify. But it might just give you this spark. Like when I still had my student loans, one day I just had this automatic download. I was like, okay, I'm going to get myself on this track of, I had this little plan that would help me eat away at it bit by bit by bit. Right. So it might be some plan that you come up with like that to pay off debt. The debt might just be gone. I hope that's what it is. But, it could be whatever created the debt, because debt is I'm learning for my own self, debt is not just I'm spending too much money. Debt is something else is there, and so it's like this healing that is needed to help get a breakthrough so that you give up the debt and you're now walking in abundance, right? It is about grants, scholarships, and fellowships. Woohoo! Okay, that's good. So y'all can get some of that. I want y'all to open yourselves up to that Libra, bringing in that kind of money. It is about inheritance. So some of the Libras are going to get some type of inheritance, or you'll just want to do the paperwork around it. Okay. And taxes, shared resources. It's definitely going to be bringing up these topics 100. All right. Every time I have an eighth house transit, wow. Wow. I was like, why Jupiter got to go into Gemini right now? Oh my gosh. But I already said what I'm going to do while Jupiter is in my eighth house is I'm gonna be studying and learning about taxes all year long. That's how I'm gonna channel the energy. So that's something that you wanna think about, shared resources, money that you and someone else share together. It's not earned income. These are the things you wanna be recognizing these are topics that are coming up for you. But definitely change and transformation, but it's from the inside out. It's like a phoenix rising type of house. And it's definitely some of y'all may be like, girl, give me a therapist right here, right now. Or, hey, to my therapist, I'm gonna need double bookings. I'm gonna need like twice a week. or you're gonna be like, I gotta get some healers on my team. I need healers to come up in here and help me, or I don't know, just you might really amplify. That's why I call it radical self-care. You might really amplify getting people to help support you through change and transformation, through healing. Okay, so let me check. Scorpio. Oh, oh. Y'all, I am thank y'all for loving on Natasha. I am a Scorpio rising, and my ascendant is at 20 degrees of Scorpio. So this is right opposite. I'm like, why? So I can tell you if you're a Scorpio and your ascendant point is anywhere from like 19 to 24 degrees, be careful with your health and wellness. You really need to take care because this could really do a number on you. But this is happening in the house that is about relationships, your relationship to other people. So that's something that will be a theme. If there's something that you want to manifest in terms of relationships, Scorpio, this is a great transit for you. Partnerships, that's something else to think about. It's like who supports you. That's what you want to think about. Shannon used the word collaboration earlier. Collaboration may become very important to Scorpios. It is also about legal affairs, contracts, and agreements. And so some of these we're thinking like me with someone else, the Scorpio with other people. Again, it could be, we sit down, we make an agreement, we write out we sign our names on the contracts, those kinds of things. If you have any legal affairs, like it's gonna be, if they're already there, then there's definitely some breakthrough that's coming through. Now, I would have to look at everybody's chart. Typically, when I'm looking at people who have some type of legal stuff going on, if they know the other person's information, I try to look at both of their charts to see who is the astrology working for the best, right? But I still think no matter what, this could bring in a lot of things working in your favor, Scorpio. Um, this is gonna ask you to but the other thing I want to say is Scorpio, your own contracts and agreements with yourself. These are things that you really want to get a breakthrough. Whatever you agreed to in your life, all you gotta do is look at your life, Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. And you're gonna know what you've agreed to. Do you want to agree to something new? This is your time, Scorpio. This is your time. Also, it's about balance and harmony. So Scorpios are not known for balance and harmony. Okay. We're just not. We are the sign that has to do with, to a large extent, chaos, extreme highs and lows. So this is your opportunity to get a fresh new start around having more balance and harmony in your life. And you want to do it through Taurus things. Taurus is grounding and it's healing and it's being outside in the earth, outside with Mother Nature, art, and, just really tapping into that creative energy. I think that's really important for Scorpio. It's also about coaching and just really getting people to support you. So maybe you want to hire a coach. If you are a coach, this is going to help you. So y'all know I'm dancing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm setting some intentions around coaching. um, it'll help you to refine some things, Scorpio. That is really important also. What needs refining? And yeah, but you're one of the signs where this can spark new beginnings on a major level, and especially in regard to you and other people. All right. And sometimes Scorpio is just kind of like, I don't want to be friends with anybody because I don't trust anybody. And so with this particular transit is asking you to collaborate with other people, Scorpio, whether you want to or not. Okay. I need to go back to Libra really quickly because one of the things I didn't talk about is when I said trust with Scorpio, this eighth house has to do with Scorpio. Scorpio sets the tone. So for Libra, this could be bringing up trust intimacy, and sexuality issues, but you can get a breakthrough. Like if you haven't been trusting, maybe you will trust. Or if there's something around sex and sexuality, intimacy with other people, um, this can help you to get that breakthrough that you want in those particular areas of your life. I just want to say that. Okay, so sixth house. Here we go. Sagittarius. So for you, Sagittarius, this is a house that has to do with problems. So where you have had problems, this transit can actually help you to get a breakthrough. I think you can get some it could feel abundant, even though the sixth house, you're gonna have to work through the problems. Like this is not the kind of transit where it's just like, oh, you just get to easily and effortlessly move past this problem. It's gonna really push you. You know, you're gonna have to become somebody new in order for that problem to go away, Sagittarius. That's one of the things that I'm learning. When you become someone new, you take on a whole new value set, beliefs, way of being, and the things that used to be a problem won't be a problem anymore. Okay. So it's like, who do you need to become, Sag? And Sagittarius, this is something I want to tell you. And this is for Pisces. If you're listening at this point, Pisces, this is your planet. So I think that this is going to, it's kind of like whatever the problems are that you solve, whatever it is, it's kind of like you need to get practical because Sagittarius is like the big picture. It's not super practical all the time. That's in general. And so this is like, hey, the more you focus on some of the details, kind of have a plan that you're following, you're actually going to get to where you want to go. Because sometimes Sagittarius is like, I can see the big picture. And Sagittarius stops there. They don't do anything else because guess what? It's for all of the little people who pay attention to the details to take care of. That's just how it is because Sagittarius is a visionary. But in this particular situation, it's like, okay, Sagittarius, I'm gonna need you to get your health together. I'm gonna need for you to have some systems in place. We need, a well-oiled machine here, Sagittarius. So it could be in your personal life, it could be in your professional life. You know where this is happening. It's about your lifestyle, um, your health. I do think it is important to focus on work-life balance. Maybe that's something also for Geminis. Geminis are needing to do that also. I think that's all I have. Now, I will say for some of the Sagittariuses, if you've been wanting to change jobs, get ready. I think you're gonna change jobs, Sag. I think you're gonna change jobs, and it might come quicker than you imagine. Okay, let me see. Sometimes it helps me to stop talking a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, thank y'all for loving on, Natasha. That's what I love about y'all. That's what I love about us. We're so good like that. So that was okay. Have I changed it yet to Capricorn? Hi, Capricorn. I'm excited for Capricorn. Y'all know I said this is one of the signs that struggles a wee bit. And so I love it when I see happy transits for you. And this is a happy transit. So it's kind of like Capricorn, I'm gonna need for you to stop being so serious and you need to go have some fun. All the Capricorns will be like, y'all, look, I'm putting in my whatever hours I'm supposed to put in, and then I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I'm getting ready to go have some fun. I'm getting ready to go dance. I got a new hobby and I'm not gonna be doing all this work. All right. So yeah, it's like have more fun. These are the kinds of things that are going to be coming up. And also Capricorn is kind of like very practical. It's all about the plan. It's a little bit of a killjoy energy because it's kind of like, hey y'all, I know we're supposed to be here working, but let's just sit around and kind of like chat for a little bit. And Capricorn will be like, no, I'm here to work. No, we not. What we're not gonna do is that we're gonna get this job done. All right. So y'all need to get to work. And so with this particular transit, I just think it's gonna open you up to be like, yeah, I wanna have more fun. I don't wanna be working hard all the time. I wanna tap into my inner child. And it could even bring a healing. to your inner child, Capricorn. It could be, something happened, you got hurt, something in your childhood, and it's just been like a something that's been following you, and it's like a wound, and so this can help you get that perspective and move past that wounding so that you can have some fun. Oh, also, the other thing I was gonna say about Capricorn being this killjoy energy is you don't all the time get to see Capricorn in their glory. And so I think for some of the Capricorns, we'll see the fun side, the creative side, the sensual side, but also I want Capricorns to be okay with having the gift of administration. That's what I call it. People get so angry, especially if they don't know a person's a Capricorn. They get so mad when a Capricorn is like, y'all, this was what the agenda said it was, and you're not following the agenda. And, this is the plan. And we said we're going to follow the plan. People get so mad. But if we don't have that person on our team, same with the Virgos, nothing is going to get done. And when I recognize somebody has the gift of administration, I'm like, everybody step out the way and let her do her job. Let him do their job. Let them do their job. Because baby, a Capricorn in her glory, I'm using the her pronoun because God is community. A Capricorn in her glory. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Especially for me, a Pisces, and I have very administrative like ways. But man, a Capricorn in her glory is one that is just she is gonna make everything better, amazing, because Capricorn is very success, related. Also, this can help Capricorn in the area of dating and sex also. So it could be something new around those, okay? Because it's a conjunction. Something new, breakthrough. Maybe the Capricorn's gonna be out dating a little bit more, or if you're a married Capricorn, you're gonna be like, "Hunty, I need to go out on a date a little bit more. We getting dry up in here, okay? Let's go out. Let's have a good time." So yeah, more romance. Yeah. All right. Let me just switch it. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Fourth house. So Aquarius, you're the last sign that's really gonna have a major breakthrough. All right. Because the fourth house is one of the houses that where it creates a lot of change. I think the Aquariuses, I want all the Aquariuses just to sit down and take a few deep breaths about what I'm about to say to you. All right. Because I'm telling you, just like I told the Libras, I want y'all to be like Tyra told us the true truth, as my mama would say. I think that this is a transit that could make you like the whole foundation of your life is going to shift. And I've had this happen. So it's okay. One of the good parts about having this fourth house shift and you step into something more progressive and Taurus is rock solid energy anyway. So it's like you're gonna build a better foundation. It's like that story of what was it, the pigs and all the houses, or what is it? Was it the pigs? I can't remember. And the wolf came and blew the houses down. Three little pigs, yes. And so it's like you're the pig who you're getting ready to go into a transit where your house gets built in a way that nothing can knock it down. All right. But you really need to be ready with kind of like releasing some things that have felt foundational to your life. Because whatever this new thing is that's coming in through for Aquarius is going to take you to a new level. And that fourth house is extremely important to the 10th house of career because the whole life is sitting, your whole entire life sits on that foundation of the fourth house Aquarius. Okay. So it could be breakthroughs around things that happen in your childhood with your family. I think you're one of the signs that can get a breakthrough in terms of generational, issues, generational curses and patterns that are limiting. So you really want to be ready for that. This can create a lot of emotion in emotionless Aquarius. It could get you in touch with your emotions, but it's gonna bring a healing if you allow it. It'll bring a healing, but initially, it might not feel good, Aquarius. I mean, I just really have to let you know this emotional healing could feel I mean, it's just how it is for the, air signs, but yeah, definitely some breakthrough, and it's like you're gonna be so much stronger on the other side. I think you wanna make sure you're doing a lot of self-care, you're taking care of yourself. What else I wanna tell you? Yeah, focusing on the emotions. I remember when I went through this, I don't know if it was a 4th house transit, but I just remember when I started studying the impact of emotions and how to take care of the emotions, those kinds of things. I think that a lot of Aquariuses are gonna become more like, I wanna be emotionally well. I wanna take I'm tuned into my emotions. My emotions are really giving me a lot of feedback and helping me to navigate the world. It's like really tapping into your intuition through emotion. Tapping into your intuition in general. Definitely an ancestral house, a house that has to do with history. So I think that we can be hearing a lot from the Aquariuses about historical events, or you're gonna be like really crazy for genealogy in your family. Some of the Aquariuses might find themselves changing home or changing something about where they live. So some of y'all gonna get up and move. I've had so many fourth house transits and I hadn't moved. I would say, okay, this is it. We're moving. And I haven't moved yet. So it's not definite, but things changed definitely in the home with my kids growing up. Oh, Pisces, certainly not the least. Oh, let me see here. Yes, Cap Moon. Okay, some of y'all are excited. It must be the Capricorns. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, it's the good thing about this. Yeah. The good thing about this for all the Aquariuses is that it will you won't have to think about it. Maybe that's not good. I'm sorry. Maybe that's not good, but it's just how it is. When you're dealing with Uranus, baby, you don't have to think about it. It's one of those transits where it's like, you can either walk with me or I'm just gonna take you. I'm gonna drag you. Not drag in a bad way, not drag in a bad way, but like literally, you just gotta go. You can't resist. Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. Okay, so Pisces, this is the house that be doing the most. Okay. But I will say I love this for Pisces because Pisces can be so, in the clouds, airy fairy, and this will help to bring, I think, more groundedness to some of these ideas that you have. If you're like me as a Pisces, it's like no limit on ideas, right? And so, plus I have planets in Taurus, so it's just like, man, I'm an idea machine. But the question is, you get all these ideas, but do you make them happen? So I think that this can help Pisces. Number one, Pisces, you got to have some place you want to log all these ideas, right? But I do think it's going to help manifest some of these ideas. Maybe you can get a good plan because the third house can help you kind of get this plan moving forward on what it is that you want to do. Um, it is about the mind, the mindset. And so a lot of the Pisces might start focusing on taking better care of their minds. Pisces, I mean, Pisces is a sign that's known for mental illness. And so Pisces are going to be like, hey, it's not good for my mental illness. I'm not going to do it. Right. So I think it can start taking you in that direction where you are mindful. The Taurus is about self care, and Pisces is a sign that will neglect itself. It doesn't mean to, but Pisces is just out in the clouds or it's connecting with everybody else and helping everybody else. And then the next thing you know, Pisces is like, I'm broke down, right? It's a house that has to do with self-sabotage. So I just think that this is an opportunity for Pisces to step into a deeper level of, self-care and healing, especially around the mind and the mindset. And to a certain degree, it's like how you operate from day to day. It's about affirmations. So I think that we'll start hearing Pisces just sharing affirmations left and right. I love affirmations personally. People will dog them out, but I love affirmations. So yeah, we'll hear that. Now, Pisces, this could be a time that you where you take off learning something new, but it'll be through workshops, little courses here and there, or you begin to teach small workshops, small groups, short series of things. So that's something else that will happen. And some of the Pisces are going to be picking up new skills, or they're going to be using their new skills in a new way. The third house is the house of self-made wealth. So I'm gonna give this up to the Pisces. Pisces, you could become, you can become self-made in terms of wealth. I'll say it that way. Independently wealthy. Maybe that's, but it's through using your skills, Pisces. Right. So, because the third house has to do with skills. And this is how some people become very well off, is they're not investing their money, they are using, well, you might have to invest your money to get your skills. You have to invest your money into your business. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying some people become wealthy through real estate investment, and other people become wealthy through the stock market. Well, Pisces can become wealthy through your skills because of this particular transit. So you either learn new skills or take your skills to a new level. And so you want to be thinking like, what does that look like for me? Give the astrology somewhere to go. Also, Pisces could be really good with either creating their own or helping other people with social media, marketing, and business. So, yeah, that is something that I think. Let me see, social media, marketing, business, communication, because it might be writing a book, or it is all about writing. So some of the Pisces are writing books, might be that, but definitely in terms of business, this can really help. And maybe speaking, because the third house does have to do with speaking. And for some of the Pisces, you may change your local community, your local area, your neighborhood. That is a definite that might come up for Pisces. And it might bring up relationship topics. And it's with people who are more like your peers, coworkers, siblings, cousins, friends, neighbors. Um, it could be bringing up something new around them. Maybe you need a breakthrough, maybe some of the Pisces don't feel connected to people, and now you wanna feel connected to them. Or maybe there's been a block when it comes to these, some peer group of yours, and now you're gonna get a breakthrough around those relationships. You can also increase, your travel to around, short trips. We might see Pisces just taking all kinds of short trips, um, to and fro. Might be something big for Pisces. Okay, we did it. I got through all the signs. Pisces moon, I've been in the gym for my mental health first and foremost, and I've been feeling better. I actually love that as a Pisces. I am the exact same way. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna pull this card from the Moon Magic deck. Remember to go and look at the video from yesterday. Once this video, sometimes I can't connect the videos on the end screen. So I'll have to see if I can connect that video, but it's the one I did yesterday if you go look at my channel. So energy surrounding, what is it that you want us to know? Universe for the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Woof. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. So I want, oh, I'm not showing. Black moon. Black moon. Thank you for letting me know, because like I said, I'm looking at this screen over here and forgot to double check over here. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. Okay, so let us take a collective breath. What have we just talked about? We've talked about the area of life that this is happening in for your signs. You want to be letting the universe know how you want this energy to channel into your life. All right. So, what does the universe have to say to us? about this transit. We're thinking about what are we thinking? What steps can we take? Who do we need to be? And I pulled the black moon. Oh, I love this. It says opportunity, chance, and progress. The black moon occurs when two new moon falls within the same calendar month. And again, this is indicative of a time of, listen to this, rare moments. Didn't we say this was a rare transit? Yes, we did. All righty. Thank y'all. Take care. Appreciate you. Just rare, rare, rare. Okay. So that's this transit. When you draw this card in a reading, you are being given another shot at something that means a lot to you, a second bite of the cherry, so to speak. The black moon is the card of second chances, double takes, lucky breaks, and the return of an opportunity you thought was lost to you. I'm excited about that for us. Now is the time for you to make a good impression on someone or to make a fresh start while the cards are in your favor. This card has similar associations to the new moon card, but this time around, the power is magnified. Isn't that this transit? Wow. Look out for more chance encounters and unexpected openings. I'm telling y'all, this is so on point. When the black moon card turns up, it could mean that a life-changing golden opportunity is coming your way. So be sure to reach out and take it. Let me say this one more time. When the black moon turns up, it could mean that a life-changing golden opportunity is coming your way. So be sure to reach out and take it. Don't let fear stand in your way, for this card indicates that the universal energies are on your side and that positive things will come to you if you are brave enough to do what? Take a leap of faith. If this card falls in the same spread as the new, full, blue, or supermoon cards, it is a sign that new doors will open for you soon and life will progress. So, wow, wow, wow. Man, you can't tell me the spiritual stuff ain't real. You can't tell me it's not real. You can't tell me it's not real. I mean, y'all saw me pull the card. I think y'all did. I know I was off screen, but I did just pull that card. Okay, queens, I am going to be whew, where is it? I'm going to be I have to coach soon, so I need to get my energy toned down, get myself recentered. And thank y'all so much. Again, please like the video. Probably should have said that way sooner than this. Please like the video, give me a thumbs up. It helps with the channel's health and it helps to make sure these videos get out to more of the beautiful goddesses out there in the world. Because y'all know we're part of a movement here. We the G Hive, we the goddess hive, all right? We want all women to understand I'm a goddess, body, mind, and spirit. So, yes, thank y'all for that. And also, I'm asking you to consider coming to the new moon, Taurus new moon retreat that is going to be on May 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can look in the description box. I've already put the link there for you to get more information. And also, let me see, do I still have that picture pulled up? I'm going to show y'all one more time. The audio summit is coming. So if you're on my email list, you for sure will get it very, very soon. And otherwise, I will be posting it to all of, YouTube and Instagram. That's you. Well, Facebook also. You usually that's where you'll see me. The Magic of Spirituality for Modern Success Audio Summit. Would love to have you all join me and the sisters. Okay, Queens, let's play a little music as we take it on out of here. Hold on one second. Thank y'all so much for being here. I had a really, really good time. I just want to show y'all this really quickly. I was so proud of this graphic. I know I said I was going to play the music, but I want to show y'all this really quickly because I'm proud of what I made. I don't know if y'all can really see Let me take myself down a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see the figure of the lady. I was like, I'm choosing like a real woman's body, not knocking the women who are super petite, because some of y'all are like, girl, I wish I could gain weight. I ain't knocking nobody. But I was proud. I was like, I'm creating this graphic and I'm gonna put a buxom sister on. I'm gonna put somebody who look like me on. So yeah, that's gonna be in my group. So I love the thickness. Yes, me too. When I saw that, I was like, that's what I'm gonna put out there. We need to make all body types, just like commonplace. One thing I do love about going to some of these beaches where, like Florida, Puerto Rico, that kind of thing, everybody just wearing what they want to wear. I think that's what we need to be doing from here on out, moving forward. Okay, just a little bit. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, hey, get dancing. Go, 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 go. Let me take this down. Take that down. All right. All right, queens. I'm gonna let y'all go. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good day, a good week. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy the conjunction.